There's just nothing like a perfect pizza.
Pizza is the perfect food.
And Anthony Bruno is a guy who knows all about it.
Everything we use is top of the line.
From the crust.
The crust, feel that crust.
To the sauce.
It's just Italian plum, tomatoes, garlic, olive oil, salt and pepper, and basil.
To the cheese.
We use Grande out of Wisconsin, which is the highest grade of mozzarella you could use.
How to cook it.
And then you got to rotate it around.
And even how to eat it.
You fold it, see how it stands? Hey. Delicious.
And at a brand new pizzeria bearing his name, Anthony believes he's making pizzas the best way possible, in a coal-fired oven.
Our cooking process, in my opinion, is the best, which is a true coal oven. There's no gas, there's no wood, it's all coal. Anthony
grew up in the restaurant business and opened his first pizzeria in Florida in 2002. Today, there are about 50 Anthony's coal-fired pizza locations along the East Coast. This spot at the new University Station in Westwood is his first foray into New England, where he's serving the old-school style pies he grew up with.
Boston has a couple of good pizzerias, New York does, but when I was a kid, there was a zillion of them. And I think it just became a very pedestrian product over the years. And I think that people appreciate a real good pizza.
In fact, one person who appreciates Anthony's pizza is NFL Hall of Famer Dan Marino, who liked it so much he simply couldn't pass on a chance to be a part of the business.
I met Danny when he was playing with the Dolphins, and he likes his food. He knows good food. He likes to eat. He enjoys it. And he wanted to get involved with this as soon as we opened up the first one.
I've been a part of it since the beginning. I enjoy it. I mean, it's fun for me, and just to see it be successful, it gives you a good feeling.
When it comes to the pizzas, a classic cheese or perfect pepperoni is always a great choice. But for something a little more loaded with toppings, there's a delicious meatball and ricotta pizza, an addictive fried eggplant pizza, and an over-the-top creation known as the Paul and Young Ron, named after a couple of morning radio guys in Florida.
It's a heavy pie. So you got meatball, sausage, ricotta, and you got long hot peppers. You eat that pie, you're done for the day.
Of all the pizzas on the menu at Anthony's, the real sneaky star might be the roasted cauliflower pizza with mozzarella cheese and toasted breadcrumbs.
It's my grandmother's recipe. It's an old Sicilian recipe. When you brown the cauliflower in garlic and olive oil, a little hot pepper, and you season it up. We make it over pasta. So I took it and I put it on pizza.
The cauliflower is something that a lot of people look at and they say, well, I wouldn't have a cauliflower pizza, but it's outstanding. It's different. You just love the taste, the fact that it's cauliflower on the pizza with a little cheese and a garlic taste. It's a different taste than you would enjoy.
Whatever pizza you order, Anthony says the key is that 900-degree coal-fired oven, which cooks the crust extra crispy with just the right amount of char.
And when I was a kid, we always had our pizza well done. When I grew up in New York, we said in the oven. We want it well done. That's why our signs say pizza well done. It gives you that little bit more of taste.
And working with such a hot oven does have its challenges, because these cooks can't just set it and forget it.
We only go some pizzerias, they put the pizza in there, they call their girlfriend, hey honey, how you doing? You're not calling your girlfriend with the pizza in the oven. You gotta watch this thing, you gotta look at it. There's a guy here all night long manning that oven. I mean, that's the whole game.
And there's a whole lot more coming out of the oven than just pizza, like fresh, never frozen chicken wings, marinated in lemon, garlic, olive oil, and rosemary.
Cool thing is we roast them in that coal oven, so it really gives a nice distinct flavor. The skin gets nice and crispy, and they get charred on the outside. We put some caramelized onions right on top, some roasted onions that we also roast in there. We serve them with the onions, and underneath we have some focaccia bread. So when you're done eating, you get all the juice and the olive oil from the chicken, and then you eat the bread.
At lunchtime, Anthony serves some excellent sandwiches on focaccia that's actually big to order. And the one you've got to try is known as the long, hot meatball mozzarella sandwich.
We cook the bread in the oven with some mozzarella on there, and we slice the meatballs, put one long hot pepper on there, fold it over, cut it in half. It's great because we keep the pepper cold. So you have the cold pepper with the hot meatballs and the hot mozzarella and the warm bread. It's a nice flavor comparison between the two.
Those homemade meatballs can also be ordered as an appetizer for the table, or as an entire pot to be taken home for the family.
You get the pot of meatballs, there's 13 meatballs, which 13 is after my number, and you take it home and you can just have meatballs in the pot. It's a heck of an idea. It was his idea, but I'll take credit for it.
From meatballs to wings to old school style pizza, coal is the key when you eat here. You can find Anthony's coal-fired pizza at the University Station Shopping Plaza in Westwood, Mass. Their website is acfp.com.